Today I'm reminded of how lucky I am. To you, I owe my wonderful life. Simply put, Goldie, I cherish you.
Kurt Russell has been a Hollywood icon for decades, known for his rugged charm and memorable roles. But behind the spotlight, a rare and serious diagnosis has shaken his life and those who love him deeply. What happens when a legendary actor faces a condition that threatens not just his career, but his very future? As Kurt battles this daunting health crisis, his longtime partner, Goldie Hawn, faces the heartbreaking reality of possibly saying goodbye to the love of her life. Their decades-spanning partnership, filled with joy and resilience, now faces one of its toughest tests. The diagnosis revealed. Kurt Russell's world was turned upside down when an unusual health problem surfaced. Persistent sores developing beneath his lower lip that seemed minor at first, but refused to heal. What began as a nagging concern soon escalated into a medical investigation that revealed a far more serious condition. This diagnosis was not only unexpected, but alarming, casting a shadow over the actor's otherwise robust image. Those close to him realized quickly that this was more than a routine health scare. The condition identified is known as PJ syndrome, or Peutz-Jeghers syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that presents a unique and daunting set of challenges. Characterized by distinctive dark spots on the skin and growth of polyps in the digestive tract, it raises serious concerns for long-term health. Perhaps most troubling is the heightened risk of developing cancer, with estimates suggesting as high as 93% lifetime chance for those affected. The diagnosis instantly changed the outlook for Kurt and those who cherish him. Despite Kurt's public persona as a tough, resilient icon, this health crisis has forced a different kind of battle, one that requires swift and careful medical intervention. The lesions forming on his lip are not just cosmetic issues, but precancerous, meaning that without timely treatment, they could evolve into invasive cancer. Specialists stress the urgency of thorough testing and immediate care to prevent progression. This tension between urgency and hope now defines Kurt's current reality. News of his condition sparked concern and speculation, fueling questions about how this will impact not only Kurt's health, but the life he's built with Goldie Hawn. The couple, known for their decades-long partnership, faces the daunting prospect of confronting this illness together. Rumors swirled about emotional strain, yet amidst the uncertainty, their bond has remained remarkably strong. Their story has become as much about love and resilience as it is about the illness. Even medical experts who have weighed in stress the intensity of Kurt's situation. Immunologist Dr. Gabe Merkin underscored the need for comprehensive attention to manage the disease's complexities effectively. Others highlight the rarity of PJ syndrome, which compounds the challenge of finding the right treatment path. For Kurt, this medical odyssey is one that demands courage and determination far beyond what his fans have seen on screen. The tension between public curiosity and private struggle is palpable. Fans watch anxiously, hoping for positive updates, while Goldie and Kurt navigate these uncertain waters away from the spotlight. The weight of impending decisions and difficult treatments creates a backdrop of tension, overshadowing even the brightest moments of their life. This chapter in Kurt's story is defined by unpredictability and hope intertwined. While the diagnosis has brought fear, it has also sparked a rally around Kurt's strength. Those close to him admire his grit and determination to fight back. For Goldie, this is a painful journey, coping with the fragility of a man she has loved for decades. Their story now holds even greater emotional depth as they face the unknown side by side. As the diagnosis sets the stage, it's important to look back and understand the life Kurt Russell has lived, the path that shaped him into the man now facing this fight. Kurt Russell's early life and acting journey. Born on March 17, 1951, in Springfield, Massachusetts, Kurt Vogel Russell entered a world that would come to admire his talents and toughness. His father, Bing Russell, was a well-known actor, and his mother, Louise Julia, a dancer, giving young Kurt an artistic lineage enriched by diverse English, Irish, German, and Scottish roots. Growing up with three sisters in Thousand Oaks, California, he developed early passions that ranged from sports to service, setting the foundation for a life both grounded and ambitious. One of Kurt's earliest loves was baseball, a passion running through his family veins as his father had played professionally.
Hey Twin Cities, it's John Foss with CW23. Today I'm very excited to be joined by Kurt Russell, who's talking about his new film, The Battered Bastards of Baseball.
From Little League days to high school, Kurt excelled as a second baseman, even playing for minor league affiliates of the California Angels in the early 1970s. This pursuit, however, was cut short by a career-ending injury, a torn rotator cuff sustained in a collision at second base. What might have been a lifelong sports career instead redirected him back to the acting world. Kurt's acting journey began notably young. His first notable screen moment was an uncredited role in It Happened at the World's Fair, where a youthful Kurt famously kicked Elvis Presley's character. From there, his career gained momentum through guest appearances on popular TV shows during the 1960s, including Arm & Higgins and The Travels of Jimmy McGee, showcasing a natural charm and versatility that would define his future. The contract which Disney signed with him in 1966 became his breakthrough achievement because it established him as their leading actor for the entire 1970s. His performances in Follow Me Boys and Willie and the Yank authorized him to perform financially successful work that audiences from different time periods would appreciate. Walt Disney made a successful prediction when he identified Kurt as a future star who would gain recognition through his work. Kurt pursued acting opportunities outside Disney in order to develop his talent. His Emmy-nominated performance as Elvis Presley in the 1979 TV movie Elvis established his career transition from child star to professional Hollywood actor. His partnership with John Carpenter in movies like Escape from New York and The Thing helped him achieve legendary status because he delivered a performance which combined strong and emotional elements to his audience. Kurt maintained a powerful presence in the Hollywood film industry during the 1980s and 1990s. His work in Silkwood and Big Trouble in Little China and Tombstone showed his ability to play different roles which included anti-heroes and Western lawmen. His role as U.S. Olympianis hockey coach Herb Brooks in Miracle showed his ability to perform different roles, which obtained him professional recognition. Kurt achieved extensive professional success, yet he maintained his dedication to family and personal values. His marriage to Susan Hubley began when they got married, but their marriage ended in 1983. 1983 also became the year when he reunited with Goldie Hawn, who would later become his main romantic partner. They created a loving family which included both union and commitment to each other, while they maintained their Hollywood careers with both privacy and loyalty. From here, we can truly appreciate the remarkable bond between Kurt and Goldie, a partnership forged through decades and defined by love beyond the screen. Goldie Hawn and Kurt's enduring partnership. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn first crossed paths during the filming of the one and only genuine original family band in the mid-60s, though a romantic relationship seemed improbable at the time.
Well, Kurt Russell joined the Fast and Furious team as the mysterious federal agent Mr. Nobody, the franchise's 7th movie, and he's back now.
With Kurt only 16 and Goldie 21, the age difference and both's reluctance to date other actors kept them apart initially. Yet destiny had other plans, and nearly 2 decades later, their lives intertwined once more in a way that would become enduring. Their connection truly took root during the audition for the film Swing Shift in 1983. Kurt's candid and somewhat unfiltered remarks about Goldie's appearance could have created tension, but instead, they sparked a memorable first date. An adventurous night swing dancing at the Playboy Club, followed by a bold, albeit interrupted, break-in at a house she was renovating. This unconventional start hinted at the unique chemistry and spirit that would define their relationship. Goldie developed a strong strong attraction to Kurt because of his appealing appearance and because he displayed genuine behavior which he used to interact with her children from her past relationships. The two of them first experienced a special bond through their initial contact, which made their relationship grow stronger because their family served as both their family bonds. The couple achieved relationship growth through their mutual respect and dedication to personal development, which enabled both partners to succeed as both partners and parents. Their blended family received its first expansion in 1986, when their son Wyatt Russell entered the world. Kurt assumed his dual role in the family by becoming Goldie's partner and stepping into his dad position. The couple established a modern partnership because they chose to stay together through their daily relationship choices instead of following conventional marriage practices which required legal commitments. The couple maintained their relationship through their separate needs for personal freedom, which they both considered important. They explained during interviews that their relationship existed beyond social standards because they both respected each other as need for personal space. Love between Kurt and Goldie existed as something which they renewed every day through their committed relationship because their bond did not depend on contracts. Their public appearances and collaborative projects, including their popular romantic comedy Overboard, displayed their natural chemistry and affectionate nature, which led to their endearing nickname as Hollywood's Golden Couple. Their lighthearted personality showed through their Oscar presentation in 1989, which made people fall in love with them all over the world. With this foundation, one can begin to understand how their lives and careers have intertwined, shaping who they are today, and how that shapes their fight ahead. Career highlights and collaborations. Kurt Russell's career is a remarkable journey through Hollywood history, marked by versatility and longevity. From his Disney days as the studio's top star in the 1970s to his later roles as a grizzled action hero, Kurt's ability to evolve kept him relevant across generations. Early successes like Follow Me, Boys and The Barefoot Executive showcased his blend of humor and charisma, winning the hearts of family audiences. These formative years positioned him as a beloved figure who could navigate both youthful charm and growing maturity on screen.
Kurt Russell was done playing nice when a woke reporter tried to corner the Hollywood legend by linking movie violence to real-world crime.
A turning point in Kurt's career came with his Emmy-nominated portrayal of Elvis Presley in the 1979 television film Elvis, which shifted public perception of him from a child star to a serious actor. This role, directed by John Carpenter, sparked a prolific creative partnership that produced cult classics such as Escape from New York and The Thing. Carpenter's films allowed Kurt to explore darker, edgier characters and solidified his reputation as a Hollywood icon with a unique blend of toughness and depth. Throughout the 1980s, Kurt flexed his dramatic muscles in films like Silkwood, where his performance alongside Meryl Streep gained critical acclaim. He also demonstrated comedic timing in beloved movies such as Overboard, where he starred alongside his longtime partner Goldie Hawn. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and Overboard remains a fan favorite that highlights the personal and professional bond they share. This period of his career balanced serious roles with lighter fare, illustrating his range as an actor. Kurt's collaboration with Goldie extended beyond the screen, with both becoming an emblematic Hollywood couple known for their warmth and humor. They worked together on Swing Shift and reunited for the Netflix holiday films The Christmas Chronicles and its sequel, offering fans glimpses of their enduring partnership. Their teamwork and mutual respect added a genuine dimension to their joint projects, blending life and art seamlessly. This blend of love and craft became part of their public identity. Kurt used his 1990s performances to establish his new artistic identity through his leading roles in two films, which included Tombstone, where he played Wyatt Earp, and Stargate, which demonstrated his ability to perform in westerns and science fiction movies. The film Big Trouble in Little China achieved cult status because he could perform in distinctive and unusual parts. The actor displayed his self-assurance through his ability to lead major films and perform in specialized character-focused projects. His portrayal of U.S. Olympic hockey coach Herb Brooks in Miracle earned him widespread critical praise, showcasing an authentic and moving performance that many considered the heart of the film. The role demonstrated Kurt's ability to portray real historical figures through his portrayal of complex characters who showed both human qualities and authenticity. The film demonstrated Kurt's ability to perform in both genre movies and emotional dramatic films, which maintained their effectiveness throughout his entire career. Kurt has shown his dedication to his profession through his actions, which take place outside of his acting performances. He disclosed his role as ghost director for the successful Western film Tombstone in 2006, after he made a commitment to fulfill the request of the original director, George P. Cosmatos. The act demonstrated Kurt's dedication to filmmaking through his work as an actor and director. His career expanded when he began working with Quentin Tarantino to create new material, which included his performances in Death Proof and The Hateful Eight and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which made his work appealing to contemporary viewers. But the challenges brought on by Kurt's recent health diagnosis have added a new gravity to their shared journey, affecting both their public and private lives in profound ways. The impact of the diagnosis on their lives. Kurt Russell's rare diagnosis has profoundly affected the daily lives of him and Goldie Hawn, introducing an element of uncertainty that shadows even their most ordinary moments. What once may have been routine, their shared time together, family gatherings, or quiet evenings, now carries an added weight of fragility and urgency. This health crisis alters not only Kurt's physical condition, but the emotional landscape for both, testing the strength of their decades-long bond in ways neither anticipated. Goldie, known for her strength and optimism, has taken on the role of steadfast supporter, standing by Kurt through rigorous medical supervision and treatment. Her love and resilience provide a crucial foundation for him as he navigates this complex illness. Yet the strain is undeniable, as the pressures of facing a life-threatening condition can challenge even the most enduring partnerships. The love they have shared for decades is now tempered with moments of fear and vulnerability. Speculation about tension between them surfaced as the reality of the illness set in, with rumors suggesting that the stress of confronting such a diagnosis could lead to emotional friction. Yet despite these pressures, those closest to the couple emphasize that their connection remains remarkably strong. Goldie's unwavering support highlights a partnership built on more than just romance. It is grounded in deep friendship and mutual respect that withstands hardship. Their blended family, which includes children and grandchildren, also feels the ripple effects of Kurt's diagnosis. The couple's commitment to family continues to serve as a source of comfort and strength, reinforcing a support network that embraces them in this challenging time. Family gatherings, although shadowed by concern, become moments of reaffirming love and hope in the face of adversity. Kurt himself faces a transformation not just of health, but identity. The man who thrived on physicality and toughness now contends with precancerous lesions and the looming possibility of invasive disease. This shift requires a reevaluation of priorities and acceptance of vulnerabilities that contrast sharply with his public image as an indomitable figure. It is a humbling and deeply human moment, inviting empathy and understanding. Medical treatments and regular monitoring have become a demanding part of their routine, marking a new phase of vigilance. The decisions they face, from tests to therapies, carry significant emotional and physical tolls. Navigating these choices together tests their resilience and commitment, underscoring the realities of life impacted by serious illness. Yet, amidst the challenges, their relationship showcases remarkable grace under pressure. Goldie's optimism and Kurt's determination to fight reflect a shared narrative of hope rather than surrender. Their journey embodies the idea that love can become a source of healing as much as a comfort during crisis. As they confront this evolving chapter, the couple's story resonates deeply, blending celebrity with universal themes of hardship, dedication, and enduring love. The way they face these trials together enriches their legacy far beyond the silver screen. While their partnership remains a pillar of strength, the road ahead is uncertain, filled with difficult decisions and moments yet to unfold. Understanding PJ syndrome. PJ syndrome, or Peutz-Jeghers syndrome, is a rare genetic disorder that carries a host of serious complications. Its hallmark features include dark pigmented spots on the skin and the development of polyps within the digestive tract. These polyps are not merely benign growths. They carry a significant risk of turning cancerous over time, demanding vigilant monitoring and swift medical intervention. For someone like Kurt Russell, whose diagnosis brought this condition into the public eye, the stakes are especially high. The syndrome's rarity contributes to the complexity in managing it. Medical practitioners emphasize early detection and regular screenings as key strategies in preventing the polyps from advancing into malignant tumors. Typical symptoms may go unnoticed for years, making routine checkups and awareness crucial for those at risk. In Kurt's case, the persistent sores beneath his lip were a warning sign of a larger issue, prompting urgent investigations. Research indicates that those affected by PJ syndrome face up to a 93% lifetime risk of developing some form of cancer, underscoring why this diagnosis is far from minor. These cancers can arise not only in the digestive system, but also in other organs, heightening the importance of comprehensive care. The condition demands a proactive and multidisciplinary medical approach. The lesions that have appeared on Kurt's lip are precancerous, meaning their potential for invasiveness is imminent if left untreated. Experts stress that immediate treatment is essential to prevent progression and ensure the best possible outcomes. This urgency adds pressure not just medically but emotionally, as decisions must be made swiftly amid uncertainty. For Kurt and Goldie, navigating this urgency becomes part of their daily reality. Specialists like immunologist Dr. Gabe Merkin have weighed in, emphasizing the critical need for thorough and prompt attention. The disease's unpredictable nature means that delays or lapses in treatment can have significant consequences. This elevates the complexity of managing routine healthcare with the intensity of cancer prevention efforts. For someone in the public eye, this medical vigilance also comes with a spotlight that few others experience. The approach to PJ syndrome management requires more than symptom treatment because it needs continuous monitoring and active treatment methods which can identify new developments. The process of managing this condition over a long period tests both the physical limits and the mental strength of the patient. The daily life of people with the condition transforms because they need to conduct regular screenings and make lifestyle changes and take prescribed medical treatments. For Kurt, who has gained recognition through his exceptional strength and endurance abilities, this situation presents an entirely new type of battle. The existing treatment systems face enormous challenges because they rely on alarming statistical data and actual medical conditions which currently exist. Hereditary cancer syndrome treatment centers, which possess specialized expertise, represent the optimal way to receive medical treatment and ongoing health evaluation. A multidisciplinary team approach is crucial to uniting gastroenterologists with oncologists and surgeons and other medical professionals. The purpose of this healthcare system is to control disease progress while preserving patient well-being. Kurt Russell's diagnosis becomes understandable through PJ syndrome research, which demonstrates the seriousness of his condition and the upcoming medically necessary treatments. The text shows the mental and physical strength needed to deal with a rare genetic disorder, which can significantly change your life. The path from diagnosis to treatment presents many obstacles, but through careful monitoring and dedicated medical attention, patients can discover their future medical paths. The emotional and psychological support from loved ones plays a vital role in healing and hope, defining the next chapter of Kurt and Goldie's shared journey. Support and strength in adversity. Facing a rare and serious diagnosis like PJ syndrome is as much an emotional journey as it is a medical one, and for Kurt Russell, the unwavering support of Goldie Hawn has been a critical source of strength. Through months of medical evaluations, treatments, and uncertainty, Goldie's presence has been a pillar in maintaining resilience and hope. Their decades-long partnership serves as a testament to how love and dedication can buoy two people through even the darkest moments. Goldie's optimism and steadfastness become a living example of courage under pressure. Despite the fear and unknowns that accompany a diagnosis threatening the future, she chooses to focus on the fight rather than the fear. Her belief in Kurt's strength and her own role as a support system create a powerful dynamic, providing emotional safety and reassurance. This mutual care extends beyond romantic love to friendship and deep personal connection. Though rumors surfaced about tension between them as the disease progressed, insiders report that these moments are natural in any relationship under duress and do not diminish the strength of their bond. Challenges and disagreements can emerge amid medical stress, but Kurt and Goldie continue to face the journey together, reinforcing their commitment daily. This ongoing partnership shows that vulnerability and openness are not signs of weakness, but pathways to greater intimacy. The couple's blended family also plays an essential role, offering additional layers of support. Their children and grandchildren provide comfort and motivation, reminding Kurt and Goldie of the wider circle of love surrounding them. Family gatherings, even if tinged with concern, become reflections of enduring ties that nourish resilience. This network is vital for navigating complex emotions and practical demands. The treatment of Kurt's illness requires him to possess physical strength, but also needs him to develop mental and spiritual power. Goldie provides companionship, which helps Kurt combat the feelings of isolation that accompany his severe health issues. Their shared history and trust create a safe harbor amid the storm, enabling Kurt to face his treatments with courage. For Goldie, supporting Kurt represents a deep expression of love, which tests her ability to endure. The support system includes people who are not part of the immediate family. The medical teams and close friends, together with Kurt's fans, who admire his determination, create a supportive network which helps him recover. The community response to goodwill enables positive energy to create a story which shows that people always fight together. The collective strength of the group functions as a powerful energy source for both public and private situations. The couple learned to handle Hollywood fame through their years of staying out of the spotlight, which now helps them deal with their new challenge. Their decision to keep their relationship private enables them to concentrate on their health needs and relationship needs without any outside disturbances. The couple maintains their health through their combination of public sharing and private protection. The relationship between Goldie and Kurt demonstrates that couples who confront difficulties together strengthen their bond through trust building. The partners who withstand difficult challenges demonstrate that people can withstand great challenges when they have love to support them. Their bond provides them with peace during their fight, but it also serves as a driving power that pushes them to succeed. The combination of expert medical care and the unyielding devotion of those around him lays the foundation for facing whatever comes next with hope, dignity, and strength. Hope and uncertainty. As Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn stand at this challenging crossroads, the future brims with both hope and uncertainty. Medical advances offer promising avenues for managing Peutz-Jeghers syndrome, though the journey remains complex. The couple's focus is on the immediate next steps: rigorous testing, treatments, and adjustments that might regain control over the disease. Yet, the unpredictability of this rare condition means their path will have unexpected turns and tests of resilience. Hope is fueled not only by science, but by the unwavering love and support that have anchored Kurt and Goldie for decades. Their partnership, built on trust and daily choice, provides a strong foundation to face whatever lies ahead. This emotional bedrock transforms frightening medical challenges into shared battles, making uncertainty more bearable. For both, the ongoing fight is as much about preserving their connection as it is about preserving life itself. Medical teams are tailoring care plans to meet Kurt's specific needs with a multidisciplinary approach. Gastroenterologists, oncologists, Surgeons and other specialists work together to monitor and treat his condition intensively. This collaborative approach enhances the chances of catching complications early and implementing the most effective treatments. Advances in genetic counseling and targeted therapies also bring new tools to the table, offering hope beyond traditional protocols. While the medical landscape may shift as new information emerges, Kurt and Goldie remain committed to transparency within their family and close circle. Open communication about the realities and challenges of living with PJ syndrome helps build resilience in their children and grandchildren, who play a vital role in their support system. This openness encourages strength and unity rather than fear and isolation. The couple believes in daily commitment, which leads them to practice their commitment during all life stages. They practice present moment awareness through gratitude, which allows them to discover happiness and purpose throughout their challenging times. This attitude creates peacefulness, which supports medical treatment because it combines emotional health with medical treatment. The couple requires this equilibrium because they need it to maintain optimism during their hardest times. Their family journey through rare disease shows how rare diseases affect families in all parts of the world. Kurt and Goldie use their bravery and honesty to create awareness about PJ syndrome while they motivate people who face similar challenges. Their choice to reveal certain details about their journey through their medical condition helps people understand both the condition itself and the real medical difficulties which exist beyond news stories and official medical assessments. People keep working on their family business and professional partnerships because these activities create their main life purpose. Their partnership in recent movies, which include The Christmas Chronicles, demonstrates their continual creative energy, which provides both of them with creative motivation. Their combined activities create both shared happiness and life force, which drives them to achieve their future objectives. Their upcoming path remains unknown, yet they approach it with a mindset developed through numerous years of successful challenge resolution. The couple's story shows how love combined with endurance can help people through every major test. The couple establishes their daily routine as a time to appreciate existence while they assist each other through any circumstances which arise. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn's story is one of enduring love tested by unexpected hardship. Their journey reminds us how resilience and support can light the darkest paths. If you found their story moving, please like and subscribe for more heartfelt updates on your favorite stars.